Hello, welcome to the program. I'm Fahim Malik and you're watching my YouTube channel. As the new year budget approaches, a heated debate is going on between the government and opposition over the state of the economy. And controversy has developed over the GDP growth rate. Both the government and the opposition are coming up with half-truths to support their arguments, with both sides using selective figures to prove their respective case. The PTI government is celebrating the news of a 3.94% growth rate of Pakistan's economy during financial year 2021. The projected growth rate of 3.94% has beaten all predictions, including that of the State Bank of Pakistan. The IMF and the World Bank had predicted a 2% growth rate during this financial year. The government was expecting a growth rate of around 3%, but it suddenly jumped to a 4%. The government wants us to believe that the worst is over as far as the economy is concerned. The stabilization period is over and it is now entering into a period of high economic growth. The economy is healthy and soon people will feel the trickle-down effect of this healthy growth. The government is also claiming that its economic policies have turned around the economy. Finance Minister Shaukat Tarin has claimed that the economic growth has appeared along the stabilization due to the government's focus on certain targeted sectors such as housing, agriculture, industry and exports. The opposition is continuing to cast doubts on the projected growth rate. For them, this figure of 3.84% growth is not realistic and seems inflated. The opposition is pointing to the fact that last year Pakistan's economic growth rate was in the negative. The government provided the figure of negative 0.4%, while the IMF projected a negative 1.5% growth rate for the last financial year. The government tells us about increased remittances, current account surplus, rising foreign exchange reserves and exports. There is undoubtedly an improvement in all these economic indicators. Some sectors of the economy are growing at a reasonable rate. But the problem is that this story doesn't end here. When it comes to unemployment, poverty, falling incomes, stagnant wages and high inflation, then the government simply shifts the burden on previous governments and their flawed economic policies. People of Pakistan stay unclear to whom should they listen to. We hope for the best and think of a good coming year. Thank you very much. Stay tuned and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.
जुल्फिकार अली भुट्टो एक नहीं है, दो जुल्फिकार अली भुट्टो है।
ये पार्लियामान को नहीं मानता
और फिर कहते मैं अपील में जाऊंगा। मैं अपील से पहले नीचे उतरो।
जानते हैं, हम जानते हैं क्या।
Army is a true reflection of the proud nation that you represent.
जिसकी अखलाकियात ऊपर हो, जिनके मॉरल स्टैंडर्ड्स ऊपर हो और